What's up, everybody? How you doing? Bobby Simmons is in the building. And as you can see, in the place to be, sitting directly next to me, ladies and gentlemen, it's the one and only Vina Love is in the building. Hey! Vina Love is with me. I got her in the building today. Most of y'all are probably looking at her going, Vina Love, Vina Love. You're going to find out who she is. She got new music out and everything. And we got her here. We have her here. First of all, thank you for taking time to come out.
Thank you for having me.
You're going to hang with me for a few minutes?
Yes, of course.
All right, then. So everybody don't move and disappear because Vina Love is in the building. Don't move. Check it! Welcome back to the show. Vina Love, my special guest in the building. And Vina, thank you so much for coming once again. Appreciate it. And you are now doing your thing.
Yeah, man, I'm trying.
You ain't trying. People, and let me say this too real quick so people don't miss. First of all, let's start it off by doing this first. Mm-hmm. To all the audience who are looking at her, and some of you are familiar with her name, you're saying Vina Love, Vina Love. Oh, why she sounds so familiar? First of all, let me just clear it out the way. She is the daughter of the legendary, the one and only DJ Kid Capri. That's her father.
Hey, Dad.
So let's get that out the way. Yeah, hey, Dad. I was telling your daughter some stories about the WBLS day with me and Sammy Mack. She acting like she know about the candy stores.
Listen.
All right, I ain't gonna fight with you. But I do want to open up by first saying, because you have someone in your family, particularly your father who's in the entertainment industry, what made you decide that, okay, I'm in? Tell us your reason why you even got involved in music.
Originally, I didn't look at my dad's career and say like, oh, I wouldn't do that. Like it wasn't that. It was like my mom, she had me dancing from when I was like 2 years old. So I was always on stage. And then when I got to high school and I started really singing and really acting, it was like, oh, I like this feeling. I like how this feels. This is pretty cool. So my dad already being in the industry was like a go-to. Like, Dad, I think I want to do this. I think I want to, like, you know. Of course, my mom, she was like, you know, whatever you want to do, like, let's do it. Like, she was very supportive. But I kind of had to, like, push my dad to be okay with it a little bit because he knows the industry. He knows the bad things. He knows so he was real crooks. Yeah, like, he was real hesitant about it. So I just went ahead and did it and proved myself. And then, then it was like, he ain't have no choice but to, like, respect it kind of.
Right. Well, I was about to say that. So, but due to the fact that you just said, you know what, I'm just going to go in and do it, and he saw that you were doing good with it, that he had no choice but just to... But did he still feel a little bit hesitant knowing that you even were still doing good? And knowing that your moms had you in good intentions, but, you know, but it's sometimes it could get scary, though.
I'm sure, like, just as a parent, I'm sure he was just like, oh, God.
Right.
But I mean, time has passed, so I guess he sees I can handle certain things. Right. Of course, I'm still learning things. Like, he'll call me and be like, "Listen, enough of this." But he's pretty cool with it. Right. He's cool with it. He's very supportive.
So now that you know we done got that out the way, and because this is a whole new generation, I'm sure you have discussions with your mother and your father because they both musically inclined. About the music of the past and the music of today. What do you think about the music of the past? Because you're the today's generation.
Listen,
with this trap nonsense.
If I could be from the time you came from, I would.
What you talking about? You come from? What you talking about?
She come from?
Just please.
I would.
Y'all heard Vina? But what was it about that you said, you know, the music of our time that because you can do it because there are a lot of artists who are retroing themselves. I mean, Bruno Mars is one of them. You know, what is it about the music of that time that made you say, yo?
That's just what I was raised on. So, like we were speaking about earlier, I was born in 96, so I got to really enjoy a lot of old music, but then also see how music changed so much, like from then to now, from when I was a kid to being an adult. And I don't know, I just like the vibe better. I think anybody who likes old music feels the same way. Lyrics are just way better. It's way better storylines, way better storytelling, way better expression of emotions. Now everything is just like catchy and just like, you know? But I think old music just had more of a feeling to it, just more of expression.
So you really pay attention to it then, because those are valid points of even knowing. Now, do you write yourself?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you write all your stuff?
Yep.
Give us a direction on the kind of music that you do. And we know it's R&B. You know.
When I write, I kind of, I don't know. I just come, whatever's on my head, whatever's on my heart, that's what come out. Like, but it's never gonna be like just this like, oh, let me just make this little simple little song. Like, it's gonna be, you're gonna hear something that's gonna be like, damn, I relate. I can see what she's talking about. Like, very much Mary J. Blige, very much Faith Evans kind of situation. Like
wow,
that.
Look at you. And those are some key people too, as far as R&B is concerned. Are those the ones? Because of course, you know, we don't have to continue to keep talking about the classic artists, though they are from a learning point class of anybody's career. But you know, of course, for you, it would be the Mary J. Blige and the Faith Evans, or even the the Monicas and the Brandys and
even
them.
Etta James, even like back, yeah.
I ain't gonna say nothing because. Yeah, I mean, though we know that Beyonce...
The penny store, I told you, I be knowing.
We going back to that again.
I told you.
Okay, but you know what's cool about that is the fact that you even mentioned Etta James. Now, my problem with a lot of the artists in the industry today is that, particularly the young ones, and I have nothing against them, what they do, though I'm not really into this trap music. I had an artist up here the other day, we talked about trap music, and she explained to me, trap music to them, it's just more of a turn up. And I'm like, yeah, but it's more of a moshing thing than it is just a dancing and vibing and partying thing. Artists today don't really pay homage to singers really from the past when you weren't even born. Right. So to even hear you speak about Etta James, and of course I'm going to shade you now. What you know about Etta James? Through Beyonce? Yeah, give me a little bit.
Oh, I saw them holding hands. She was standing there with my man. I heard the promise till death do us part. Each word was a pain in my heart.
Stop. Now, Beyonce, act like you know. Act like you know. Look, I ain't trying to start nothing.
Raspy.
No, that's all right. You doing good. That's what singers supposed to do. When you're a little raspy, let me tell you something about people like Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle and them. When their voice is raspy, they still get it in there. They get it in until it clears through. That's what singing is supposed to be. Am I lying? They get it in. It's okay. You don't have to be a perfect singer, just as long as you on point. You can, you got a chuckle in your. That's what and plus you got to know how to use that. You know what I'm saying? That's what knowing what real singers do, know how to use it. Now you did sing that song, a little bit
new.
Yeah, a little bit new, and different than the way Beyonce would sing it. What do you think about artists like, the Beyoncés and the Keisha Coles and all?
Beyonce is one of my biggest inspirations, honestly. She just just being well-rounded, like being an actress, being a philanthropist, being she's into everything. And I feel like one that's important for women to do in this industry, because you have Diddy, you have Jay-Z, you have men who normally take over those fields. So to have a woman doing that, I think is amazing. Then just seeing her on stage and her set designs and her costumes and her choreography, just all the work she puts into what she does, I think is really, really dope. And then still being a mother, still doing all of those things. So yeah, Beyonce in whole is one of my biggest inspirations.
I mean, I just have to be honest. For me, I just think she overdo it a little bit for me.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Please, she overdo it for me. I mean, I'm saying, look, stand there and sing. I get it. You want to dance a little bit, but move me. Right. See, that's why I like Mary better than Beyonce. Because Mary, I'ma sing, but then I'ma bop for you. I'm bopping. You know what I'm saying? Now I get it.
Let's just get crazy.
Hey, you feel me? Now I get it. I get it that, showmanship, everybody saw the Michael Jackson and the Janet Jackson. Oh, I got to do that. The screen pop up from the stage and the 300 dancers. Look, Patti LaBelle just sang to me. You know what I'm saying? Aretha Franklin just sang to me. Right. Whitney Houston on her drug night just sang to me. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I think?
Bobby Brown drugged up too.
I feel like our generation, you gotta keep our attention. our generation.
So what are you saying about your
needs,
generation?
Yeah.
Your attention span is this small?
Nah, not even that. You just gotta. It's not like before. Like, okay, when, all right, let's say like the 50s, the 60s, right? When music was coming out, like y'all weren't.
About that, but go ahead.
Y'all weren't getting like crazy. Y'all weren't getting like music videos and.
Why are you
like,
looking at them?
No, because she know.
She looking at y'all like
she
50s,
know I know.
60s.
Like she know I know. Like y'all wasn't getting like music videos and like when y'all were going to performances, it was literally mic and stage.
Right,
like,
exactly.
I feel like now things are becoming more advanced. You have the opportunity to add a whole ocean behind you in the middle of the performance. So it's like, why not? And then for our generation, it just keeps us interested. Like it keeps it like, it makes it more fun. It makes it more like, interesting to watch. I mean, for me, I could watch Capri all day. Right. But everybody's not like that.
So is that what we're gonna see with you in the future of your shows? Because it seems like you want a variety of stuff going on.
Yeah.
I know I'm joking in there, but it's like you looking at these shows and you're saying, well, I don't want to be that that abstract, but you like most of it. You want to keep it to the point where it's still focused on you being a singer.
Exactly.
So which is good.
I went to college for musical theater. I wasn't too fond of being like a Broadway singer, but I was really in love with like set design and like graphics and all that crazy stuff. So I would definitely incorporate that into what I do.
Tell everybody a little bit about the song.
Okay, so the first single I put out is called Air. I released it last year around October, November. We shot a video to it, and then we got Snoop Dogg on the remix. Right. And then we did another remix with Ted Smooth. That was the first one. Then we did Stay Mad, came out like around July. I shot a video for that also. And
I saw it on YouTube, yeah.
And right now we just about to put the next song out.
All right. Which is
the next song out. Where we putting out Leaving. It's with an artist from Atlanta. His name is Malloy. Okay. We dropping a video to it and everything, so I'm excited.
Oh, cool. Well, we're definitely looking forward to hearing that. And as I was going to segue back into, though that you were involved in set design and you like that whole thing, even with a smaller show, is showmanship to you for your music is that important for you?
Yes. I mean, on stage, I don't know. I just love being on stage. And I love dancing. And I love singing. Like, genuinely love it. So when I get on stage, it's like, it's fun for me. So you're going to see that I'm enjoying myself and you're going to enjoy yourself watching it. Right. Whether there's a bunch of stuff going on or not. Right. So that's one thing I'm blessed to say I have. But I don't know. It depends on what song it is that I'm performing, how I want it to look, depending on the story. Like, even now, we don't have the opportunity to really do all that stuff, like graphics and everything. But I have a lot of dancers, and we just try our best with our costumes and stuff to like just make it look grand. Right. Make it look like something until we get to that level of,
Well, you always prepare yourself for that anyway. Even like I said, even on the smaller stage, you do that. So do you produce the album yourself, or you worked with several other producers, or even did your father work with you on this album?
I have a bunch of producers on here. My dad, I do have a song with my dad actually. I'm just working with multiple people, getting different sounds and just like, just really trying to find what my sound is.
Right. And that's good because, you definitely don't want to sound like everybody else. Right. And let's just be serious. I always tell people, if you're going to come out as an artist, try to find something that that no one is not doing, and try to mold it into your own thing. There's nothing wrong with taking a piece from somebody else, because we all took a piece from someone else, but we mold it to where you can identify. Right. And I've always said that to people, let someone identify with you, musically and image-wise. Right. Because if they don't, they're just going to compare you to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody says. You can't compare Alicia Keys to nobody, because she molded herself to be who she is. Exactly. And though I joke about Beyonce, and so did she herself. Now everybody is trying to be a carbon copy of Beyonce, and that's why I get on a lot of people so bad. But I mean, I'm not mad, because I'm gonna tell you, just like I told people before, I've seen your work, I've heard you sing, and I've heard you sing live in the studio just now. And people can say whatever they want to say, the hell with y'all. She sings way better. She's a way better singer than Ciara. And I don't care.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. That's right.
Thank you.
And don't be ashamed of it. Don't be ashamed. You know you're better singing than Ciara, right?
Oh, I saw them holding hands. She was standing there with my man. I heard the promise till death do us part. Each word was a pain in my heart.
If Ciara was here, she could not sing that Etta James like that. And we know that. She ain't gonna say nothing. She gonna stay neutral. That's okay. Well, I'm saying it. Well, anyway, please give everybody the information on where they can follow you and to be aware of when all your product is coming out. Because I know every now and then on social media, you drop a little something to them.
You can follow me on Instagram at VINA_LOVE. You can find my music on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal. You can find my visuals on YouTube. And my Instagram, I post everything there, so follow me on Instagram.
Well, there you go. Show her some love, and though it's, I don't like to say it's old, because you got to also remember too, no disrespect, if a lot of people didn't get to hear it yet, it ain't old. Download it. No, I'm serious.
Thanks.
Because if a lot of people, let me tell you something. You speaking of old school, you said old school. Back in the days, there was a guy, a label we was with. His name is Tom Silverman for Tommy Boy Records. He will work a record until everybody's heard it. I don't care what nobody say. Naughty by Nature, OPP, it wasn't a hit overnight. It took damn near almost 6 months before, you know what I'm saying? But he made sure we gonna work this record till everybody hears it. So everybody has not heard it. Go download it, purchase it. Exactly, because I like it. It really is. I saw the video too, and I like it. Plus, it's a better song than Ciara. I am a supporter. I'm not a supporter because your dad is one of the greatest DJs. I'm a supporter because I like what you do. And just speaking to you today, I see that you're going in the right direction.
Thank you.
Keep doing it. Don't let no one change you. Change them.
Facts.
That's what it's about. All right. Everybody, please show your love for the one and only Vina Love. No, Capri is better that way. So we'll just stick with Vina Love in the house. We'll be right back, y'all. Don't disappear nowhere. Tag it!